Hamzah Sheeraz's knockout win sparks talk of Canelo clash. The boxing world is buzzing after Hamzah Sheeraz's emphatic fifth-round knockout of Edgar Berlanga in Queens, New York. A victory that not only cemented his status as a legitimate contender, but also sparked bold talk of a future showdown with boxing superstar Canelo Alvarez. Turki Al-Sheikh, chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority and a rising power broker in global boxing, didn't waste time. Shortly after Shiraz improved his record to 22 wins, no losses, 1 draw, and 18 knockouts, Al-Sheikh declared that the British fighter deserves a clash with Canelo in 2026. However, critical questions remain. Al-Sheikh did not clarify whether this potential super fight hinges on the outcome of Canelo's high-stakes bout against Terence Crawford on September 13th. A loss to Crawford would leave Canelo without a belt and without much incentive for Shiraz to pursue the matchup. After all, what's the point of calling out the king if he's no longer on the throne? Physically, Canelo has shown signs of decline in the later rounds of recent fights. Against Berlanga last September, Canelo was taking the distance and absorbed heavy shots in the final round. A performance that doesn't shine in light of Shiraz's clinical dismantling of the same opponent. Despite the knockout hype, many U.S. boxing fans remain skeptical. Berlanga, once billed as a future star, has long been accused of riding on promotional hype rather than real credentials. For many, Shiraz's win, while dominant, still falls short of earning him a shot at the undisputed super middleweight title. Calls on social media have overwhelmingly pushed for Shiraz to face tougher, more proven opposition before a potential clash with Canelo. The name on everyone's lips? David Benavidez, the undefeated WBC interim champion, now campaigning at 175 pounds. To take that fight, Shiraz would have to move up in weight. And while that matchup would offer the kind of challenge fans want, it also comes with serious risk, the kind Shiraz's team might not be willing to take just yet. Still, the Benavidez test could be a defining moment. It would give Shiraz the opportunity to prove himself against a relentless power puncher, and a win would silence all doubts. Yet, behind the scenes, many suspect Shiraz's promoter, Frank Warren, would prefer a more calculated path. Who should Shiraz fight next? The options are many, but not all make sense, commercially or competitively. David Benavidez, the people's choice. A high-risk, high-reward clash that could either skyrocket Shiraz's stock or end his momentum with a brutal knockout loss. David Morrell, the Cuban technician, delivered one of the most exciting performances on the Queens card, dispatching Imam Katayev with flair. Morrell versus Shiraz would be a true test of skill versus power. Christian Mbili, a potential dark horse. A bout with Mbili would offer a meaningful challenge and a chance to gauge Shiraz's readiness for the elite. Jermall Charlo, a recognizable name but with little activity and declining relevance. The appeal is limited. Chris Eubank Jr. At 35, Eubank remains a domestic-level draw but lacks global credibility. Beating him wouldn't push Shiraz closer to Canelo, only pad his resume. Public pressure versus promoter strategy. While Al-Sheikh may envision a 2026 showdown with Canelo, the fans are demanding more. They argue that Shiraz needs at least one signature win against a top-tier opponent before stepping into the ring with boxing's biggest name. Berlanga, in their eyes, was not that opponent. A fighter with an inflated record and limited substance. Even Shiraz seems aware of the narrative.
Yeah, I suppose that's all everyone's really going to talk about now. So it's about embracing it, not coming across disrespectful at all to Canelo.
As for his own confidence, Shiraz didn't mince words.
Said I'm ready now. You know what I mean? That victory come from God. I just, like I said, I done my bit. I done the hard work in the gym, and I got the results tonight.
Shiraz's star is undeniably rising. His performance against Berlanga showcased speed, precision, and composure, all signs of a fighter on the cusp of something big. But whether that something should be Canelo Alvarez in 2026 is still up for debate. Before dreaming of undisputed glory, Shiraz may need to face the kind of opponent that leaves no doubt. A victory over Benavidez, Mbili, or Morrell would do just that. Until then, the spotlight remains bright, but the road to superstardom is far from paved. Thanks for tuning in again. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any exciting content. See you next time. Stay strong and motivated. Take care.